What's the difference between a $5,000 Japanese watch, a $500 Japanese watch, and a $50 Japanese watch? Let's start with the most expensive watch, the Grand Seiko SBGA283, part of their Heritage Collection. The list price, 5,600 Singapore dollars. Inside powering the watch is a spring drive movement, and it's got a very good case, a very good bracelet, a really good clasp, medallion on the back case, and even a signed crown. On my 17cm wrist, I think it looks and feels fantastic. 39mm case size, and I think it looks and feels and fits on wrist better than any of the other watches. Power reserve indicator between the 7 and 8 o'clock at the bottom. Next up is the $500 Citizen, the NB1050-59A. Very similar to the Grand Seiko, a very similar bracelet style and clasp, with one major key difference: no half links and not enough micro adjust. Only 2 positions of micro adjust, meaning when I get it on wrist, I don't get a good fit. Let me know in the comments if you've tried this on and whether you were able to get a good fit or not. It's got a Duratec platinum coating, which is a proprietary treatment from Citizen that makes it very scratch resistant, and I think it gives it a very nice platinum shine to the stainless steel. Very plain as well, just the word automatic under the pinion. Date at 3 o'clock, classic watch with the Japanese movement in the back, the Miyota 9000 series, the 9011. The final watch then is of course the Casio. $50 you can pick this up for online, and I think it's got a very classic look, reminiscent of the Rolex Datejust 36 with fluted bezel. Of course you're not going to get a good bracelet, you're not going to get a good clasp for $50, but I do think the watch head is very good, and it's got a 20mm lug width, so you can swap that out for a bunch of different straps if you want to class up your Casio. Very similar to the Citizen, just one line of text under the pinion. Water resistance 50 meters, and then the date complication at 3 o'clock, just like the Grand Seiko and the Citizen watch. Overall, for $50, I think you get a huge amount. You get a big brand like Casio, and the quality is very good, but of course it's only a quartz movement, not an automatic like the other 2 watches. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let's take a look at the dimensions and sizes then. The Grand Seiko 131 grams sized for me, the Citizen 119 grams, and the lightest of all, of course, the Casio 94 grams. 12mm thick for the Grand Seiko, and then just under 11mm thick for the Citizen, and just over 9mm thick for the Casio. Case sizes then, well, the Grand Seiko is meant to be a 39, I measure it at about 38.5, the Citizen 37, and the Casio about 38. And finally the lug to lug, about 50mm for the Grand Seiko, 52 for the Citizen, slightly protruding end links, and a 44mm lug to lug for the Casio. Here they are on a bunch of different straps, 20mm as discussed for the Casio, but 19 awkwardly for the Grand Seiko, and 19 awkwardly for the Citizen as well, so you're going to need a bunch of special straps for them. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think the Grand Seiko is worth 10 times the Citizen? And do you think it's worth 100 times the Casio? Thanks for watching.